The election hasn't been without its challenges in South Africa. It turns out that at least 20 people have been arrested for trying to vote more than once. The issue was raised once the election or voting stations were closed, and the Independent Electoral Commission initially downplayed the matter, and then at a briefing it confirmed that a number of people, and that was 20, had been arrested. The IEC plans to launch an audit and an analysis of the problem areas and identify how many voters were actually involved. But at this stage, it's unclear when that audit will happen and who would run it. Linked to that was another issue, and it turns out that the indelible ink that's used to mark voters' thumbnails once they had voted could easily be removed, apparently tempting some voters to attempt to vote again. The IEC has launched an investigation into that issue as well. We've also just heard that the deadline for the IEC to declare the final results in this election is in fact 7 days, and it appears that South Africans now will have to wait until the 18th for that declaration. Vote counting, of course, is moving along very efficiently. The polling stations have been sending their results through since midnight on Wednesday. Analysts expect a low turnout poll as some 6 million voters between the ages of 18 and 35 didn't register to vote. That's based on the final figures that we heard from the IEC. What we are seeing at the moment is that the ANC is likely to win with at least 50 to 55% of the vote, with the main opposition party, the DA, in second place with around 22%, followed by the Economic Freedom Fighters with around 10%. The 44 other parties that are contesting this election will probably have to share less than 10% of the remaining votes. I'm Angelo Coppola for CGTN in Pretoria, South Africa.